Chapter 15. Shri Sadguru said, There was a great Bhakta named Narasimha Mehta. Now I am going to narrate his story that blesses the listener with devotion to Sri Krishna. The years of that man who does not give audience with true devotion to the narration of the sacred story of Sri Bhagavan, the Punya Sloka, which is capable of eradicating all evils, are comparable to snake hills. The 5-year-old boy, Narasimha Mehta, was very intelligent and had great respect for his elder brother. His parents had died even when he was a child, and so he was brought up by his elder brother. He was adorned with all noble qualities. He was so graceful that he could captivate all hearts. He was wise and brave and was a true devotee of Sri Krishna. He used to play with children of his age, narrating different stories of Sri Krishna. He never attended a school. His brother's wife, who could not study his heart, drove him away from the house. Thus, driven away from the house by his sister-in-law, the younger boy went on crying and at night reached a forest inhabited by wild animals. Caught in the grip of sorrow, he reached that forest, reverberating with the roaring sound of tigers, shrouded by darkness and thickly shaded by trees. Tormented by hunger and thirst, the boy was roaming around the forest. Suddenly, he saw a Shiva temple in the vicinity. He entered that Shiva temple, which was in the dilapidated condition. He embraced that Shivalinga and wept bitterly. Narasimha Mehta lamented, Hey Shiva, Shankara, Lord of the world, beloved of Devi Parvati, head of all Devas, Mahadeva, Nilakanta, my venerations to you. O Lord of Gauri, I am a humble creature. I have lost my parents. I take asylum in you. O treasure chest of mercy, please save me. Please see, I am wandering about this dreadful forest endlessly. Please shower mercy on me and save me. I do not have any of the qualifications of expertise in yoga, wisdom, adherence to strict austerities and penance. I am totally ignorant. I take refuge in you. Chandrasekhara, Lord of all, the supreme head of Kailasha, O Lord, bring, O Lord, bright in complexion like marble, O Lord, wearing ornaments of snakes, I bow to you. O Jatadhara, Gangadhara, the greatest yogi, the commander of all elements, I bow to you a crore times. O the three-eyed, Lord of the three worlds, the one eradicating the three kinds of miseries which the human beings have to suffer in this world, the beloved of the Bhaktas, O the one having the bull as the carrier, my venerations to you. I bow again and again to you who are the Maheshwara, the Vishweshwara, Shankara and Shambhu. Sri Sadguru said, chanting the same verses again and again, Narasimha Mehta stayed in that Shiva temple and prayed to Lord Shiva, giving up food and sleep. Pleased with his firm devotion, Lord Shiva gave him darshan, which is impossible to get even for the saints. The young boy saw Sri Shiva as follows. Lord Shiva was lustrous like marble. He was wearing the snake as a sacred thread and was holding the trishul in hand. His locks were decorated with the moon's crescent. His neck was blue in color under the influence of the poison consumed by him. His eyes were beautiful with reddish tinge, and he was clad in tiger skin dress. Looking at Lord Shiva, the ocean of mercy, and one fond of the bhaktas, in this form the child was surprised and became very happy. His hair stood on end and he fell on earth. With compassion, Lord Shiva took the boy, resembling Upamanyu, in his hands and gave him solace with the following words. Sri Rudra said, O wise one, be assured of my mercy. I am pleased with your bhakti. My child, I am ready to give you whatever you want. Long ago, the most intelligent Markandeya surrendered to me and conquered even death. He acquired Hari Bhakti too. Chandikeshwara too worshipped me with great devotion and became the most distinguished of all my bhaktas. Long back, a young man named Upamanyu worshipped me and prayed for milk. he was rewarded with the pleasure of enjoying the ocean of milk itself. In the same way, Jnana when tortured by hunger and thirst, cried for milk and was affectionately fondled by me. For all the destitute and poor who are in misery, I am the final resort. You need not feel sad for losing your parents. I am your mother, father, brother, guru, friend, and God. Sri Sadguru said. Thus consoled by Sri Shambhu with great affection, the boy became happy and uttered the following sweet words with folded hands. Narasimha Mehta said, O consort of Devi Gauri, you are my father and mother. I prostrate before you, who are unattainable even to the Devas like Brahma and easily accessible to the devotees. Sri Shambhu, I am a pure devotee and hence I will not ask for boons. Please bestow me with anything of your choice. Mahadeva, please indicate to me that the high spiritual state of mind Please indicate to me that high spiritual state of mind after reaching which this worldly life appears insipid. Sri Rudra said, O wise one, you are blessed. You are my bhakta, my child. I shall indicate to you and make you understand the Rasa Leela, which is beyond the comprehension of even the Devas. Sri Krishna, the Supreme Being, is my beloved Godhead. That Supreme Soul exhibits pastimes with the gopis on the sacred bank of the Yamuna. I shall show you the Rasa dance of my Lord, which is never seen by even Devas, Siddhas, and saints. I shall show you that Rasa dance, having the darshan of which one gets intoxicated with loving devotion. See that attentively. Sri Sadguru said. Having spoken thus, Sri Shankara, the one fond of the bhaktas, took the devotee to Sri Vrindavan using his yogic power. The scene unfolded itself before the child like this. Sri Vrindavan was enthralled by sweet music of the cuckoo and the chirping sound of different kinds of birds. It was lit by cool moon's rays and was being fondled by cool breeze. It was filled with pleasant blend of fragrance emanating from the flowers like Mallika, Mandara, Vakula, and Champaka. It was made cool by the waters of Yamuna and was thus enchanting in all respects. In the midst of these beauties, the Rasikendra, Sri Radha Krishna, was seen by Narasimha Mehta like this. The Lord was as captivating, handsome as a crore of Manmatas. He was having the bluish complexion of the clouds and was wearing exquisite yellow silk. He was anointed with cool sandal paste. He was lotus-eyed, decorated with a tilak, the eyes beautified with kajal and ears adorned with kundalas. He was playing melodiously on the flute. He was surrounded by the gopis and was engaged in rasa dance with tinkling anklets and with a chest tinted with the red tilaks of the gopis. The very moment Narasimha Mehta felt a transformation in him. He found himself to be a gopi. He was enchanted by the prem of Sri Krishna. He felt himself perfected with loving devotion. His body seemed as though rubbed with the same sandal paste of Sri Krishna. He was intoxicated with the embrace of Sri Krishna. He felt himself to be dancing in the manner taught by Sri Krishna. He too was immersed in Krishna Kirtan. All these scenes disappeared in a moment. The same moment Sri Krishna and Lord Shiva were satisfied with him and they disappeared. Thus, getting the darshan of Sri Krishna, due to the grace of Sri Shiva, Narasimha Mehta was bewitched and became a true devotee of Sri Krishna. He sanctified the whole earth with the sacred dust of his holy feet, dancing in the company of Bhagavatas and singing the divine names of Sri Krishna. The world gets sanctified with the sacred dust of the holy feet of those Bhagavatas who sing in praise of Sri Krishna, eyes shedding tears of ecstasy. If an individual meditates upon the four forms of Ishvara, that is, Sri Vishweshwara in Kashi, Sri Maheshwara in Kailash, Sri Gopishwara in Brindavan, and Sri Parameshwara in Sri Shailam, at the time of Pradosha, he can get ashore the ocean of samsara and reach the final abode of Sri Shiva, Shiva's Ayodhya. Thus ends chapter 15, entitled Narasimha Mehta Charitam 1 of book 6 of Sri Vaishnava Samhita, composed by Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal.